Hey there, creative, you're welcome again to my YouTube channel. If you're new on this channel, I especially welcome you. Make sure you subscribe before you leave and like one of our videos or this particular video you're seeing there. So in this video, I will be showing you how I made the skeleton of this handfan, this shape, this particular shape, how I made it from the scratch without getting it from the market. I made it with my carton straw board. It is called straw board. I made it. You can make use of straw board. When you watch the video, you're going to see what it is called straw board. You can make use of your marco that shoemakers use. You can make use of your carton paper. So the same procedure you follow on how to achieve it. So I have a video now to also achieve the round shape on my channel. I'm going to drop the link in the description box so that you can also know how to make that particular shape. But in this video, I'll be teaching you how to make this kind of shape with our straw ball. Alright, I will be using this carbon paper or carry board. Some call it carry board, some call it straw board. So I'll be using it as a skeleton. I'll shape it out and make it the skeleton of our hand fan. You can use this straw board. This one is very thick like this. I bought it from the market like this and I bought it 350. Can you see the thickness? It's very thick. So you can as well use marco. This is marco shoemaker make use of it. This is one of the materials that shoemaker use. Can you see marco? You can make use of the marco. But I like using this straw board because the one I saw in the market is not that thick, the marco I saw. So that is why I'm going for this straw board. So these are the fan that I made with with hand fan skeleton that I bought from market. The hand fan skeleton, can you see this is already made hand fan skeleton. Now we'll be making our own because in the market you can't see any shape that you want. Just like this. So if you are going for any shape, you have to make you have to make your own shape. Either go to furniture workplace or buy that aboki and find to form your own. So that is what I'll be teaching you in this video. Why? Where did I see water? Now this is the shape we'll be using for the hand fan, and I will teach you how I achieved this. But I'll be using this plain paper to teach you how I did that. So, like I said, that I bought this like this 350. This is half quarter. So now, let me first teach you. Explain what I did here, and after that, I move it to that paper. The shape your hand fan skeleton must be very small. It's not that big. You must not make it something that will be big because at the end of the day, after you have put your feathers on it, it will be still it will yeah be still bigger than the hand fan skeleton. So the length of the hand fan skeleton I'm using here is 15 inches. Can you see what I'm measuring? 15 inches. So I got the half, which is 7.5. So the 7.5, I take it if you're a fashion designing or fashion, you are into fashion designer or you're a fashion designer, you will know how to achieve this. Just like if you want to do a peplum. So I said the half of it is 7.5. So it's 7.5 I took like this. I did it, I measured it and got out this shape. Let me just go straight to the plain paper so that you can understand what I'm saying. On my carbon paper, I said I use 15 inches. Because of this plain paper is too small, I will use 11 inches. Now, this is 11 inches. This is what I did. 11 inches. So from that down part, I will measure 2 inches upward. 2 inches. That is where this thing will start from. I'll just rule that line. Are you getting what I'm doing? And that is what I did here. The 2 inches I left here, and the length I used 15 here. So I'm using 11 inches here. I'm very sorry if this video will take a long time because I want you to get it clear. So the half of the 11 inches is 5.5, while the half of this divided by 2 is 7. 7.5. That is what I explained earlier. So the 5.5 is what you will take round to form your 180 angle. So can you see what I'm doing? The 5.5 is on this point, so I'm taking it round. Can you see what I'm doing? I'm taking it round. The 5.5. I'm still on that 5.5. So I use my hand to trace it. If you have fresh curve, you can make use of that. So, but make sure you use your hand. If you are using your hand, make sure you trace it very well to form that perfect circle or semicircle. So remember, I will stop here. Now go to the center, which is 5.5. So away from the center, measure 3 inches. That is what I use on my straw board. From here to here, I use 3 inches. From here to here, I use 3 inches. So, and from this side also use 3 inches. So the 3 inches, so you will join it together from the 3 inches. You know, we just draw that circle, draw it like this. Can you see what I did now? Draw it like this. So from that side, from the 3 inches, measure 1 inch. What did I say? 1 inch. The other side, 1 inch. This side, 1 inch. While on the top, here, 1.5. Can you get what I'm saying? I'm trying to say that because we want to create this small hole inside so that your hand can able to enter the hand fan. You're able to handle it. So I measured from the 3 inches, I measured 3 inches from here to here, 3 inches, and that 3 inches from here to here. And I draw that curve. After that, I measure 1 inch from here, 1 inch from here, to here, 1 inch, and from here to here, 1.5. So I will now try to shape it out. You can also measure 1 inch here instead of 1.5, but 1 inch will be okay. I'll try to shape it out. Can you see I'm using my free hand? So I'll shape it out to just give me that shape. I said you can use 1 inch and you can use 1.5. Just want a perfect shape. So that is what I did on my straw board. Now I'll be cutting it out. You can't use these scissors to cut this thing out because you will just spoil your scissors. So there is a cutter and you can use a knife if you know how to make use of a knife. This is a cutter. Now I'll trace the shape out and cut it out. So this is what I'm going to do. Can you see what I'm doing? I'll be you must be very careful so that you won't injure yourself. So I'll do that off camera and show you the next thing to do. And here is the shape. I've cut it out. So let me use the scissors to cut this one out. But I would like to say something here. I thought that after cutting it out, this place is too big for me. I don't like it the way it is big. So you try to reduce your own if you're cutting out your own. From here to here, I said we should use 1 inch. So I will say that maybe use 1.5 inch. From here to here, use 1.5 inch. From here to here, I mean from here to here, use 1.5 inches, and from here to here, use 1 inch. So that by the time you cut it out, the hole will not be too big. This one is not that it is too big, but I just want small hole. But I'll go with this. I'll use this like that. Just make sure you follow that correction. So cut it out like this. You are cutting it out. Can you see how I'm cutting it? You just try to, it's because I'm using what is it called, paper now. So make sure you create a hole there and cut that hole. Carefully cut it out. I would have liked my roll to be like this. You see? So we are good to go. And that thing again that I need to tell you, Radiance Creation will always tell you everything because I don't want you to make your own at the end of the day and complain that, oh, Radiance Creation don't teach us very well. No, I will not do that. So I discovered that because let me be sincere, this is my first time trying this and I did not watch any video to practice this. I just thought of how I can achieve this shape using my straw board. So creativity is the key. Try to sit down and think of what you can do. So now I discovered that by the time I'm holding it like this thing is too flexible. Like doesn't stand very well. It's not firm. Now I'll try to cut the same shape out. I'm not cutting this shape. Only the handle, like 2 to 3 add it to it so that by the time I hold it, it will be firm. Now I can use my marker and I can also use the remaining parts of the straw board. So I think I'll use the remaining part of the straw board instead of the marker because the marker is not that thick and I want it to be firm. So I'll be cutting like two of it and this is what I'm going to do. So can you see what I'm doing? I'm just trying to form that shape. Just to form that shape. And I'll cut two of it. Can you see what I'm doing? Can you see? So I'll form that, I'll cut it to my scissors. I don't have choice than to use it right now because I want this video to be very fast. Now I'm cutting the second one. Now I'll put one on it like this and the other one under. And if I notice that, if you notice maybe you are using a flexible, maybe the straw board is not that thick, you can double your own. You can make it double instead of using one like this or single. So I'll try to apply my gum. This is a shoemaker gum. I'll apply it on it. So I'll allow it to dry a little bit, just for some seconds. Now this is it. I think it's better now. And you can still add more if you want it to be bigger than this. Add like two to it, more another two. I will be making four. Making four. So I'm good to go like this. So you just place maybe petals or petals of feathers. This I use petals here and I use feathers here. So if you want to learn that, just follow me up so that I can send the link to you for you to watch how I will put my feathers on it.